Hi guys, today we are working an oval base for a tapestry crochet purse or clutch. I'm not going to be working the project itself. I'm just going to be sharing with you the idea of creating an oval base for a tapestry crochet project. Okay, let's get started. So in this project I'm going to be using the yellow and teal color. I will work the base in yellow and I'll carry over the teal color along the work or the base. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm not really worried about how many stitches to start with because I'm not working on a specific project. I'm just sharing with you the idea. So again, in this video, I just crocheted 20 stitches plus 1, so a total of 21 chains. And we're going to be working on 20 stitches as we skip the first stitch. Now place the carried over yarn, skip the first stitch, and into the second stitch from the hook we're going to start by crocheting a single crochet into that stitch. So for the first stitch, just place stitch marker. I couldn't find any of my stitch markers close to me while recording, so I just used a safety pin instead. So I'm gonna continue working 20 single crochets until I reach the other end of my chain. So here are the 20 single crochet stitches. And now we're gonna work the round edge to get us to the other side of our chain. To do the round edge, I'm gonna be working on or actually around the carried yarn only, and I'm gonna do 3 single crochet stitches. And then I'm gonna squeeze them and turn my work to the other side of the chain and start working single crochet all the way to the other end. And now I'm going to be working around the carried yarn and the tail of the yellow color. As you can see here, the 3 stitches are now forming my round edge for the oval base. They are resting perfectly flat with my work, and once I start working the chains on the other side, they will merge perfectly with my base. So finishing here on the 20th stitch on the other side. And having a look at the back, making sure that everything looks neat and tucked in. You can pull on both ends of the carried yarn and then massaging back the work so it the stitches rest in their place neatly. And now we're gonna repeat what we did on the other side. So we're gonna do 3 single crochet around the carried yarn only. Then squeeze them to give a good rounded edge for this side. And now we're gonna be working or starting the second round right away by crocheting a single crochet into the first single crochet of the previous round. Or to be correct, it's a single crochet in the back loop only, but I usually refer to it as a single crochet for short. Usually I start with an increase, so I'm gonna repeat 1 more single crochet into that first stitch and then place my marker into the first of these 2 stitches. That will be the first stitch of round 2. And then starting the next stitch, I'm gonna do a single crochet for 18 stitches. And every now and then just have a look at the back, make sure that everything looks neat and that the curd yarn is not showing at any point. Cut the extra tails and clean up as you go. Okay, now that we finished our 18 single crochet stitches, we're gonna do an increase. So 2 single crochet into the next stitch. Followed by 1 single crochet into the following stitch. And then 2 single crochet in the following stitch. One single crochet, and then an increase, so 2 single crochet into the last stitch. Now that we are done with the increases on this side, we're gonna do the 18 single crochet the same way we did on the other side. And now getting closer to the other end of our oval base, we should have 4 stitches remaining. So we're gonna do an increase into the first one. And then 1 single crochet into the following stitch. And then an increase. And a single crochet in the last stitch. And this is how I make my base for the clutches that I work. I don't usually make a big oval base because these 2 rounds are more than enough for the final size of my clutch. So I usually do increases over 2 rounds, and then I stop increasing to round the base up for my pattern. Now, if you're interested to understand or know more about the math of calculating how many chains to start with to get to the repetition of a certain pattern, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll be more than happy to make another tutorial explaining the details of the math behind it. This is one of the clutches that I've recently finished, and this is how the base looks like. Again, this is a base of 2 rounds of increases, and then I started rounding up to form the purse itself or the clutch itself. That's it for today. I'll see you soon. Happy crocheting!